prediction. But no worries. Okay, pause F5. We're going to unpause in 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7,
7, 8.
8.
We good.
Perfect. Okay, do you want to introduce the teams here for us?
Yes, sir. I am looking at. Yes, here we are. I couldn't remember the name, but it is Remember the Name as the Allies players. And we have Momo for sure playing in the red as the Brits, and his teammates is Havoc playing as the Australians nonetheless. And since we're introducing the players, up top in blue we have his Ubi playing as the deck.
Awesome, thank you. All right. Hulk Smash was the first one that got cut off there, guys, by the way. Zany with too much enthusiasm, despite the noise gate, still occasionally blowing his mic out. But that's why we've got him here, because he's got so much energy. Thank you very much for that intro. Zilligath, yeah, if you want to make a prediction for this first game, please do. That would be awesome. We should have done that yesterday. People want to blow their banjo points on gambling. Please allow that to happen, Ozzy. Thank you very much. And I suspect we're going to see Dingo spam again. Someone says Two British is bad, but we've seen double Brits do very well this tournament. Dingo spam has been very strong. A lot of players foregoing infantry sections in favor of just transitioning into other things after the Dingoes, and already heading towards this field to apply some pressure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, double Dingo, a couple of Australians, some Royal Engineers, and yeah, Hulk with the heavy machine gun and the 250 coming out for
I'm the mayor of Pound
Ruby.
Town. You've been invited.
Yeah, 250 I like. I think
Pound
people I think sometimes shy away from building the 250 versus Dingo spam, but it's really good at chasing them down, and you just have to keep it far back and use it for the combined arms, use it for the heal, and I think it's a pretty powerful tool in making sure the Dingoes don't dive you. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been a tournament of me eating my words in regards to things like this. So now that I've said that, I'm sure I've cursed the Axis, and the Dingoes will dive and kill the 250.
Yeah. So keep a Panzer Grenadier or any squad inside the 250, and they stand a better chance of fighting the Dingoes. But still, Dingo shreds light vehicles.
You're exactly right, though. It does give you a chance to get a little bit of extra DPS on the ultralight that is the Dingo without taking HP damage of your own. I mean, that's the big advantage of the Dingoes, and that's why people are spamming them, is that it lets you do damage to your opponent, including manpower damage, and the only damage you take is temporary damage on the Dingo that can be repaired. So if you can do that yourself with the 250 and not lose it, that's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ruby, he is buffing his 250. I see repair, spare parts, the combat half-track upgrade coming in.
Oh, that's pretty quick. I wonder if we're going to see 259 to counter the Dingoes here.
Oh, please, let us see the kick cannon. I feel like it's the intended role of the kick cannon to counter ultralight vehicle spam.
Yeah, absolutely. It does a pretty good job. Dingo doesn't insta-die to it, but it certainly doesn't do well against it.
Mm-hmm. Say... Okay, none of them actually went with the retrofit commander. I see Momo, he went Indian, and Havoc, well, Australians, so...
Yeah, this is the strategy from them. Yeah, we saw this yesterday from RtN. It's the exact same setup, too, with Havoc on Aussies and Momo on Indian. And the idea here is, and even with the mortar, I wonder if they'll both get a mortar, too. This is another thing that they both did yesterday. But the idea here is that Momo takes no damage because he's got nothing but Dingoes and a mortar to fight, and then he calls in multiple Gurkha. So,
yes, preparing for the late game.
Yeah.
The enemy shall know fear.
Whose mine is this? Oh, getting swept here. So nice pickup there. Good mine laid by the Axis, but nice sweeping from Momo. Deals with that.
Mm-hmm.
We do have armored support and veteran gunners picked for Ruby, which I like. Brits have a lot of heavy armor. The Matilda is very hard to pen. Veteran gunners plus tungsten makes it actually possible for things like P3s to fight the Matilda, so Good call there.
Oh, yeah, armor support. He didn't go espionage with the incendiary rounds. All right.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good call out, Zany, because that's another really good option. I'm curious if maybe we're going to see something like a flak half-track, and he's hoping to counter other light vehicles with this, but I don't know that it really impacts fighting the Humber, so...
Oh, look! It's the cat cannon! We have it!
Armored car ready in
Uh-oh,
for
it might go
It's gonna
down
die.
immediately.
Oh, no!
Oh, the truck saved him!
Phew.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
going to get
man.
fixed up here, so...
You know, those half-tracks can get like plus 400 HP if you get all their upgrades. That's insane when you think about it.
Is it really 400? Is that the number? No way. I think you're
It's
exaggerating a
plus
little bit.
160 in total. It gets.
Okay, oh, you're saying 400 total HP.
the beggars are
Yeah,
ready
it's a
for
lot.
victory point.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I just. So it starts off at 240 HP, and then plus 160.
Yeah, math checks
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Quick math.
Got the Humper up north. Really nice again. Oh, I thought it was actually everyone's sweeping mines this game. Everyone's got minesweepers. I think people have played enough games against other top 10 teams that they're done hitting mines. Everyone's got sweepers at the very beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm. Never leave home without it. But speaking of... Oh, never mind. Momo, he had a sweeper, of course.
These guys are ready. We do have the flak out, so I'm guessing this is part of what the veteran gunners picked was for. But we haven't really been seeing Stewarts from RtN. So I don't know how much value he's going to get out of this early. I mean, it's good against the Humber, but it's not going to impact that. So I'm not sure if he was hoping to counter Stewards with this, or if this is just a pick for the late game against the Brits.
Does Veterancy Gunner really apply to the flak feeling?
I believe it does, yeah. All
Okay.
vehicle units get plus 30% penetration. And it can pen things like the Stewart, so it might also help with stuff like clearing mines, although he's not quite aiming at the right spot. Looks like he forgot where that mine was.
Yeah, it was close, though.
Very close.
See, this gun here has penetration at long range of 12, then plus 30. So, like 15 or something, 16 at long range.
Could make the difference.
Penetration, okay.
I don't know Stewart armor. Actually, it might even make a difference against the Humber if it's that. Okay, it's going to go down here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know how much value got out of that. None of the dingoes went down. I mean, it made the dingoes sort of wary of pushing in, but I feel like the flak kind of did that too. So
It's just that cannon. It didn't really do much. Last time I looked, it had 0 kills, but it was Vid 1 at
The
least.
enemy has our victory points now.
still, probably wishes he could use it to heal now.
We are losing a victory point to
Yeah.
enemy action.
Anyway, bigger cannons are on the way. It is the Wirbelwind, and also the pack, as we see here on screen.
Pretty fast Warble. Gonna hit the
That
field in
is
9
fast.
minutes.
Belongs to the enemy.
Yeah.
So, still, allies are ready for it. They've got the 2-pounder out. Just one though. I
Yeah,
mean,
then-
there's an opportunity here because it's Aussie spam in a Humber. If they're brave, the Warble could just drive at this AT gun. I'm curious how. It doesn't. I don't think that's really Hulk and Ruby style. I feel like they play kind of slow, but definitely a window of opportunity here for the Axis.
Yeah, and the milk truck is safe behind friendly lines, I can tell, on the minimap.
It's just rolling
Gonna be
along to this
difficult to
fuel.
get in there. Yep. Just
Keep an eye
grabbing
on
my
that.
milk.
Yeah, pretty hard to contest. Doubt they're going to be able to get down there.
Infantry are standing by to deploy.
North pretty well contested by Momo here. This is a problem we saw a lot of Axis teams have with, they want to hold mid. Their ally kind of sits on the road in the 5 Muni here, and it just gets really hard to hold this 16 while holding mid. But the Wirble's here, so it's going to get pretty easy for Hulk.
Yeah, those dingoes / Humber can't do much against the Wirbelwind.
Yeah, I'm going to say pretty much nothing. Going to lose the sweeper, which really hurts.
Engineers out of contact.
Yes, sir.
Dead.
Oh yeah, with 100 front armor, the dingoes can Wait, any penetration, goodbye. Even the Humber's gonna have difficulties at long range. Phew.
Yeah, pretty scary stuff. 6-pounder cooking now. It's going to...
Oh, this is an interesting development from Hulk Smash. He is going both Luftwaffe and Panzergrenadier Company. Mm-hmm. Say, he went...
Back from our sector.
He has not picked anything yet? In terms of battle group.
No battle group, yeah.
Huh.
Nebel. Ah, this is cool. I like this. This is something that people were doing for a little bit and then kind of stopped doing it. But, you know, it's not that expensive to build the Panzer Grenadier Company. It's like 150-40. And once you've unlocked the Werbel, you unlock everything. 5 support elements works on both tiers. So you can just immediately build a Nebel, which is the counter to the counter, right? So you build the Werbel, your opponent builds AT guns, you build the Nebel. So really like that. Usually you only see that, you know, later in the game, but on this map, AT guns are good. You know, 1 Werbel for shock value, transition right away to the counter. I like that a lot.
Well, they better brace themselves because remember the name, they are pushing out 2 Crusaders. Okay.
This is going to be quite the timing. We've got a Shrek, and we've got 1 pack. So if they can hit together, I think they could maybe make a hole here.
We'll see what if any holes will be made. Oh, Dingo is being used as forward healing. Nice. Well done by them.
Yeah, good call. I mean, yeah, four-man squad here, so full models on this, I think, and gets a lot of its health back.
Yeah.
Dingo picking up vet too. That feels good.
Damn it! The enemy holds.
Get that bad boy up to vet free, and you have a lot of vision from that unit.
Yeah, I think on this map in particular. Oh, Crusader in the south is probably going to pick up this MG. I wonder if it can be reclaimed by the Brits, or if he's going to have to kill it. Looks like kill it. But, yeah, it's going to go down.
Yeah, we have a Pack 38 covering it. At least a bit of it, but yeah, it's got to go down, the heavy machine gun.
We're going to see the exact same thing in the north at the same time. This time it's even better. It's an MG42. And I think it's going to get grabbed.
He can, yeah, he's going to steal it. No, Verbal's coming. No.
It's going to be close. I think he's going to get away with it. Also, Gurkha went down in mid to, I think, the mortar half-track? It wasn't even in combat.
By the looks of it, yeah, I see it.
Wow, that feels bad. And Momo's build like really relies on these Gurkha. He did have 3, so I guess losing 1's actually not the end of the world for his build. But never feels good.
They're still solid. They're still solid. And Momo just got infantry training, yes. And Havoc going for the grand unlock.
I think that makes sense, you know, having Momo's build definitely needs the training a little bit more than Havoc's, and getting the Grant out sooner, I think, can really help. You know, you want to get it on the field before there's critical mass of anti-tank, so.
Yeah.
VP's very even so far. Both teams done a good job contesting mid, contesting the side VPs.
Say, do you think Ruby will go for a tank or a flak gun first?
The fact that he got veteran gunners makes me want to say he's going to go P. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Oh.
Right on top of them!
Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man.
And the Crusader is nopes out of there.
Yeah, bye. Yes. No one's going to fix me, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way, for the sub, Nath. Really appreciate it. But you're really unlucky. Did we get a Gamba started, by the way? I can't see with my interface as it is, but I hope we have some gambling available.
There's no gambling happening in chat.
No gambling. Nath, Ozzy wouldn't do it. Can you set up a prediction for this game? It's a little... I think this game's pretty even still, so I think it's as good a time as any to do it. Uh-oh. Oh, didn't get the Faust stop. Or didn't get the... last Shrek shot off before the power, so not going to get damaged engine. But yeah, eating the Nebel while you're repairing is up there with the worst feelings in Company of Heroes 3.
Yes, sir.
And you don't want to retreat every time you hear the Nebel fire, but with Ketten Vision, it's targeting your healing squad like 9 times out of 10.
True. Anyway, Ruby, Panzer free tank ready. Hulk goes for the Stuk, of all things.
I like that. So does Dane, because he loves the Stug. I like it because it's a really good Matilda counter, and on this map, I feel like the Stug has good line of sight, and it can face the correct way in time. You know, it's not a constricted map where it's going to have to rotate a lot, and so it can do its job really well. And it also is a good counter to the Gurkhas and the Foot Guards. So,
yeah, with the heavy machine gun on top.
Yeah, and that one ability is pretty scary still. It did get nerfed many months ago, but it is still scary. And I'm really grateful to Ruby for making me look smart. Finally, the players have been making me look dumb all yesterday, so he did get the P3. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It does make sense with the veteran gunners. Hasn't picked anything else yet with the CPs, but I assume just interested in the veteran gunners and the loiter, and probably not worried about anything else.
Anyway, I have a bit of some stats here with the Stuk. It has about 50% chance of penetrating a Grant's front armor at max distance.
Oh, the Stug does? I'm surprised it's so low. I would have thought its pen got buffed.
The Stug has a penetration of 160 at long range, and the Grant has 170 armor up front. So isn't that like 50%?
No, wait,
roughly?
if it's 160 versus 170, it's like almost 90. Yeah? It's like over 90%. It's almost 100%.
Okay. Well, then it makes it much better.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound right to me. So it almost always pens, like a 95% chance to pen at max.
So yeah, well I need to look at the penetration formula again.
You just divide, I believe. You just divide armor by pen.
By penetration?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, well then it's almost guaranteed.
Yeah, the Matilda it'll pen like more than half the time at max, which is pretty hard to do against the Matilda usually. And also, we're not oh no, he's not veteran gunners, but too bad veteran gunners doesn't apply to the packs he has, so not gonna help against the Matildas. It's okay, Zane, you're in good company. My math skills aren't that good either.
I relapsed. I did math.
When I did some of my student teaching in 5th grade, and I was asked to help this kid who was struggling with some math, and I looked at what I had to teach him. I said, "Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom," and I had to go look at on my phone to remind myself how to do. I think it was like long division. I just didn't remember how to do it. So. I still did a great job teaching them. They were very pleased. They understood it after I taught it, but I had to learn it again first.
USSA, that's an ability called Dig In that we saw the verbal used up there.
Yeah,
it gives it reduced damage and increased or faster reload speed, I believe.
Correct. When we get a break from the action here, we can take a look at the stats on that. But we've got a lot of fights happening. Once again, both sides of the map. Grant bullying this P3, and it backs off to its two pack friends, and both tanks gonna limp away with 20%. But yeah, we can take a look now at the hold down. So reduces incoming damage by 25%, +5 range, +5 vision, 30% reload speed. So pretty significant buffs that it gets there.
Yep.
Kettengrad Scout is ready for use.
Really good pressure on both flanks here. Momo took a lot of damage to do it, but he did plenty of damage in return, and he took north. And Havoc also has control of the South VP, so they bled a lot in the last few minutes, but now they're taking control.
Yeah, well, Luftwaffe picked for a Hulk smash. Huh.
Yeah, interesting pick this late in the game. It has a lot of early options, but it does have a lot of late options too. It looks like he went he's going straight for the loiter, but he still has six CPs. So not
Oh,
totally
he's
sure
not
what
going
his
for
plan is.
the manpower bonus? Huh.
No, and he's got the. I believe he's got the CPs for it. So definitely surprising.
Pioneers standing by.
Well, the thing about the Wehrmacht loiter, it targets everything: infantry, vehicles, tanks. So your result may vary.
Do not let it fall into enemy hands.
Might have another MG42 go over here. So Momo with his, I
The enemy
believe
has
second.
claimed our territory for
Yeah,
their
second
own.
pickup. It's gonna get away. So
By the way, Ruby actually went with advanced repairs for his infantry. That's a
Oh.
curious
Enemy have
choice.
taken our territory.
Well, he's got 2 PGs and a PJ. So it's the fact that he's got all that inf
Our
means it
adversary
does
is pushing back.
make it happen a lot faster.
250
Maybe he
points.
didn't feel like he
Yeah.
could afford the emergency repairs. Emergency repairs is usually the choice, but I don't dislike that. I think he's got it's a cheap upgrade, as Assassin points out, and he's using it right now, fixing up the Stug. So
Yeah, well, he just needs 100 more manpower, and then he can go for the emergency repair.
looks like he has it
Does he have
already.
oh, yes, he does. But no
So-
smoke, from what I can tell. Is that right?
Let me take a look here.
Don't see it.
No smoke, which is pretty wild.
No smoke.
That's it's not what you
Madman.
usually see. Yeah, he's a madman. But he hasn't lost a vehicle yet. His flak is still alive, which without smoke is not the easiest thing to do.
Victory point under enemy
Yeah, well,
control.
it's almost fit too. 9 kills on the flag.
I really like the way Havoc and Momo are playing this map. They're doing a good job controlling a whole flank each. And once again, we're seeing the weakness of North on this map. And what, Ruby's not been pushed off, but sitting on this road, you're in such an uncomfortable position, you can't really support your ally. And
Hunter 3 is
I feel
away
like
from
Hulk's
us.
having a hard time holding North and not losing his angle on mid here.
Territory sector lost.
Yeah, it's up to Ruby to push in and take the middle VP.
We have 200 points remaining.
Oh, Royal Engineers and Pack went down. Wow.
Oh yeah, right here. Maybe more. No indirect fire. What got those?
The enemy is resilient.
I think it was a Nebel Warfare.
Oh, the Neville. That's right. Didn't see the flames. Ruby's doing just what you said. He was listening, and he's taking
Yes,
this
sir.
mid VP. But under Grant fire is pretty scary.
Yeah, that's a neutral. All right. Good enough.
Good enough.
Whoa, those Nebel Warfers actually do quite the damage to Grants.
Yes, they buffed its damage to vehicles a while back. When I already felt it was strong. It was one of my least favorite patch notes. The Nebel was already annoying, and the fact that now it can kill vehicles too just makes it more annoying. Yeah, Vickers goes down, should get recrewed here. The Grants are reaching critical mass, but it feels like the same could be said for what the Axis have. Double pack, double Nebel, double P3. It's going to be a pretty hard nut to crack here with, I think, more AT guns. But the problem is, more AT guns versus double Nebel does not feel good.
Yeah. Hulk, he needs to spend some of his CPs. He has 8 of them. He
Yeah,
could go for the infantry manpower bonus thing.
absolutely. Yeah. Or just unlock the loiter now. I mean, you might as well. But
Yeah, that too. Brits, they have no anti-air.
yeah. And even if they do build it, the Polston is so bad at shooting down planes.
Yes, it's true. It's the worst.
Oh, not quite able to block that. That actually feels pretty meaningful there. Not able to he was so close to blocking that cap, and with VPs getting pretty low for both sides, every tick matters.
Yep. They have a total of 4 Grant tanks, 5 Grant tanks. And Momo is just getting armored vehicle training.
It's pretty
And
scary.
Havoc he's now going for some indirect with the Bishop.
I think that's a really important call. It's kind of hard to decrew and kill the Nebels. You could at least take the vet off, though. And more importantly, these packs need to be
The
pressured.
victory point is being taken from us.
because they pan the Grant basically every time. So Stug goes down in the north to the Grant, getting some nice pen from the top gun.
Yeah. And Ruby just installed smoke. So,
He did it, all right.
yeah. Oh.
Enemy forces have captured the victory point.
It's pretty tense here in the middle.
Yeah. Momo making good progress top, meanwhile. We're thinking about his third MG42.
Oh, that guard squad on the VP top. Oh no. Okay, they got out of the fire.
Very scary. Nice micro there. Save that squad.
Yeah, but Gurkhas went down at the fuel.
Yeah, and dropped a Bren. I'm sure we'll see a PG go pick that up as soon as he's done on the VP. That is brutal.
Yeah, or maybe even the Jaegers or the Grins there. Yeah.
Territory is now in enemy hands.
Ooh.
Ruby has unlocked the anti-tank loader, and he's got 250 muni banked. So the allies are going to have to be very careful about how they take these vehicle fights.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to come get these weapons.
Pronto. Come on, Grenadiers. Move.
Somebody. Somebody.
Command points need
What?
assigning.
Oh no, Flak!
Flak feeling has
Oh,
been
it finally went
It's
down.
dead.
Ah,
Yeah.
4 cannons. 4 cannons is
Ammunition
3 too
point
many.
being taken from us.
Yeah, they fired off a warning shot, and a split second later, boom, the rest of the volley followed. Oh,
Territory lost.
These Aussies are getting up there in vet. They're almost to their Giga Scary Vet 3.
big barrage on the middle VP. Oh, yes!
Oh,
Oh, that was so close.
so close. I think Wright called to back off with the P3s moving in, but really a good attempt to secure that.
Oh no, here we are, the Grants. Loiter, inbound. Loses a P3.
That was
That plane
another.
can't come fast enough. Just go in there and shoot them already.
Command points should be
Oh no,
assigned
no,
at
the Grants are coming in here. This is bad. This is so bad for the Axis.
Wow.
Oh,
A Panzer III has been struck.
Nice team play there. Good comms. I know RtN sits in Discord when they play, and definitely had Havoc pointing out the dive there. Momo moved very quickly with his own grants to contest, and didn't look like Hulk was moving to support his ally. I'm pretty sure they don't play on comms, so
oh, they don't. Oh,
pretty
that's
sure.
rough.
Yeah, that's what Hulk said before. Maybe they've switched that since the last I heard, but you can sort of see a little bit of that disjoint. I mean, Ruby went in and Hulk did not follow, so
100 points remain.
definitely costing them there. But they still retain control of mid. However, top, Ruby's going to have to maybe shift to cover mid fully so Hulk can commit body and soul to top. Oh.
Yeah. 5 Grand tanks versus a Panzer IV and a Panzer III and a Verbal. That's not good. Oh, but this barrage!
Yeah, almost takes out some
So-
of the grants.
So Axis is losing on the tank front, but they're winning on the infantry front.
Yeah, and they're about to be winning on the VP front, which is really what matters in the end. And also, it's important to note that there's 2 packs, which will pen the grant basically every time. So it's not as bad as it looks, assuming that the bishops aren't able to decrew these packs.
Yeah, and 1 Grand goes down to the packs.
Yeah, doing their job, dodging the arty here. Oh, I've got a
True.
dog stranded on the porch. I'll be right back.
He had to do what? Oh, right, his kidnapped victim is making some noise. Gotta quiet him. Oh, kangaroos are going down off screen. Yikes. But here's the Verbal. Oh, the Verbal is down.
New Tiger tanks will be made available shortly.
Ruby is being quite optimistic here. He's going for armored reserve. Unlock.
Yeah, and they're well, let's do some more math on stream like we shouldn't.
Oh no.
He needs 70 fuel, so actually only 2.5 minutes at the current fuel income. Although
yeah, but manpower, that's the issue.
yeah, 3 minutes or 2. They're gonna lose this fuel probably, but I actually think that it could. I think this is okay. They have a triple cap, and yeah, it's only like 2.5 minutes away at this current income.
You think he'll go for Tiger?
I just always want to see the Tiger. I think he might. They're in control of this game. Tiger could seal the deal.
Oh yeah, with the triple cap. Oh, I see now.
But
Man, that kitten is vet free. Oh, it's giving so much vision to the Nurbles.
yeah, targeting just the front of the base. Allied players have really been pushed to the sides of the map here. Grant making a nice push here. Top Gun not doing its job. Despite being on target vehicles, the Top Gun is targeting the flak. That's gotta be frustrating.
Well, the Top Gun is a little weak on the penetration side. Oh no, it's gonna blow up. Dead.
A little bit of blocking there.
Yeah, self-blocked.
Blocking only works against yourself, it seems like. If you try to block an enemy vehicle, never. But if you end up blocking yourself, always.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Crucial decap here on top. Havoc's got bot relatively secured. You know, I don't think Ruby wants to shift south, so I'm curious to see if the allies try to make a play for mid or if they're content holding the flanks, which I feel like is probably the safer option for them.
Oh, I don't think a Tiger is gonna make it. I want him to panic call in a P4.
He's waiting though. He's like a minute away.
They may not have a minute.
No, you're right. You're right. VPs go down pretty quick in Co 3. He should make a play for bot here. I also feel like, you know, they're having a hard time holding top. I would say at this point, for me, the comms would be for Hulk to just hold mid, because pushing bot's much easier than pushing top, because you don't have to push into a high ground position here. I think he is banking for the Tiger, though, which is a pretty bold move.
It is. He's keeping ice in his stomach, playing it cool. He may have to cancel all unit reinforcement. Salvaged fuel. All right.
Some good pickups here top for Hulk. Takes out the stolen
Havoc
flag.
And oh no, Havoc. Oh no, man, it's a clusterfuck in the middle.
Ruby sacrificing this PG to try to hold this point, but not able to do so.
Yeah.
Wow, this is getting tense.
Yeah, here we see Hulk. He goes for middle. Planes! Loiters!
Did he spend his CPs finally? He did!
Oh, yeah, he could have had that. Oh, well, yeah.
To be fair, he doesn't have the muni, so he's been spending his muni elsewhere. So he finally got the muni for it, so he finally picked it. He's also finally got infantry reserves, too. And this Grant's definitely going to go down. And I think mid's going to go over. I mean, there's no way they can contest this this recap with the leader here. I think they did it.
Arrived.
They stalled, I think.
Yeah,
Top's not going over anytime soon.
Oh, that Tiger. Put it into maximum gear and get it to the front.
Yeah, just keep it on the road.
Schneller, get me to the front, verdammte! Warum ist das Vieh so langsam? Full father head, come on, schneller!
Amazing. He's not on the road. Okay, now he's going back on the road. Just A+. The production levels here aren't always high, but when you've got Zany on, the VA production levels are S tier. And the Tiger's here with the cool skin to boot. And now I feel like they can take bot, or Hulk can shift top.
He needs to get this Tiger in somewhere where it could do some damage. Right now it's taking a scenic route to a neutral territory. No, it's flanking.
Having a hard time deciding, looks like.
Yeah. One shot and those guys took off. Oh, Panzer Free sitting on a VP down south.
Does he have vehicle capping? No, not yet.
No, but there are Panzer Pioneers coming in to cap it now.
That's good. I think the idea here with the Tiger is he wants to cover mid and bot. So he positioned it in such a way that he can pressure mid VP and pressure bot VP. But Havoc's taking advantage of this. Looks like they're going to all in Hulk, which I think is a good response. The Tiger is slow to respond.
Yeah, they see it. They see it. The kitten is sitting right in smack in the middle of it.
Ruby needs to pop Panzerstorm. I don't think he quite has the Muni, but he's like maybe 10 away. I can't remember.
Two
how much
Panzer
it costs.
IVs and a couple of pack Shreks. He can do it. He can defend. I think they're gonna do it. Team Axis may just win this. Uh-oh, here comes Momo.
Oh, man.
Oh, they lost the VP down south, but they still hold the 2 VPs for now. And Vickers is on the point, top.
Tiger's going to roll up here and end that pretty quick, though. And yeah, top
Get
VP is going to go over.
there! Get in there and shoot!
A victory point is being taken from us.
Going over to allies. The bot is going to Ruby. This is insane.
Yeah, middle cap prevented. P3's here in the so this looks like it's now. This is Wehrmacht's game now. Or Axis's
Shoot!
game.
Attack ground, Tiger! Attack ground! Oh, there's the GG from Havoc. I think they did it.
Yeah, too much. Not enough. Nothing available to go mid or bot.
Yeah, Havoc is down to 17 pop. Momo is 31. Hulk 34, but Ruby sits at 70.
Yeah, that Tiger. Good unit preservation though from everyone till the end there. Everyone had a big armies to throw at each other in that last fight, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to take this one. Yeah, called GG. Really well played to both teams. I think I love to see like both teams had builds that they had, clearly planned and they executed them well. Both teams macroed really well. That was an awesome game. Maybe one of the best we've had this tournament. So well played to both teams. Yeah, very even teams. I'm so impressed with the play of everybody so far. So I need like 1 minute, guys. I'm not going to turn on the. We'll get the next game queued up and then. Maybe we'll, what we'll do.
Smoke after that game.
Do you need a few minutes? Are you good?
I'm good.
Zany. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll queue up the next game, and I'll let you intro the players while I go use the bathroom. We'll just keep things moving here.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll load up.
No,
game
wait.
2.
Okay. I am at the 5-minute mark.
All right. All right. I'm at 6 seconds, but that's okay. We can unpause in 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 7.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right, perfect. Well, we'll watch the scout. Zany's going to tell us who's playing for those of us who just got in here, and I will be right back.
Yes. So in the blue with the scouts on screen is none other than Hulk Smash playing as the Americans, and it's his teammate Ruby playing as the Brits. Let's see, Hulk and Ruby has yet to pick any battle group, but on Team Axis we have double Wehrmacht. Momo and Havoc both opening up with the exact same build. Kitten into Grins, no battle group pick from either of them.
Riflemen are ready.
Dingo coming out for Ruby, and Rifleman for good old Hulk. And let me just see here. Yeah, Ruby has locked in Armored, British Armored, as the only player to really pick any group. Oh my god, is that some green rocks? Nope, it's just green cover, but they're rocks. Amazing. Anyway, Scouts not going for VP, but okay, they're just gonna go for some munis.
Rifleman squad deploy.
All right. Thank you, Zany. Got some action here. Oh, I forgot to
Yes.
change the score too. Shit. If I alt tab from the replay, does it stop? I can't remember.
Do Alt Enter
Oh.
instead.
You're so smart. You're so smart.
I think that should keep the game going.
Oh, it does not. Okay. We need to put
Okay, cool.
allies and enjoyers have 1 point. All right. All right, people
Meanwhile,
show
we
up.
get to look at all this sand. There we are.
It's okay. I was just playing it up on the tech map. That was the idea here.
Thank you, partner.
We're a professional outfit here, folks. Raffi AOC, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the tournament. This is a very endangered bio here. I'm nervous for this man.
Well, he's gonna die now. Royal Engineers giving chase to Kitten, trying to do some body blocking here. Whee! Hey, it paid off.
Havoc with the
Nice.
the top player micro there, using the Ketten push to definitely save that Pio's life. Very cool to see.
Commander, starting ISC
I
upgrade.
think this is the first time where we only see a single dingo in a match.
Yeah, at least with well, we don't have double Brits, but I think you might be right. And he did pick heavy armor, but not spamming dingoes, which is interesting. You know, usually when people pick this, they go for the dingo spam.
Mm.
Nice teamwork here. We've got Hulk coming in and flanking on Ruby's side of the map, forcing off the MG of Havoc. Meanwhile, they still have control of top for now, so nice play there. Apply a bit of pressure. They can probably take mid VP off that.
The enemy is stealing our munitions
Yeah.
point.
Ruby, however, he's stopping at mid, gonna snatch that VP. But Momo, he's out there with grins and a heavy machine gun.
You know, battle
Huh.
pick
What do
yet for Havoc. I think we'll probably see mechanized, but we will see.
I can tell that both players are going Panzergrenadier company.
Yeah, this is something else they did in another game. I wonder if we're going to see double Stummel again. That's what we saw yesterday on
yes.
day 101.
Rifleman, take
And
the field.
but they learned that they know now that you can't buy vet for it. So maybe they won't do that.
What? You can't buy vet for the Stummel?
No, it doesn't seem to work.
Relic!
That's what Havoc said. Yeah, I haven't tested it myself yet, but I believe him. And we saw it in the stream yesterday. It looked like they bought officers' quarters and didn't get vet.
Well, we have the first 250 half track. 251, excuse me. So,
Let's
could
drive
be
him to the
Stummels.
rocks.
Rock and roll. He said it gives them XP, but not enough for vet 1.
That can't be intended. There's no way.
Yeah.
It's supposed to give everything vet one.
Yeah, they're definitely going for the double Stummel. Another half track is on its way, this time for Havoc.
Much needed firepower.
This is a really interesting strategy. It made a lot of sense to me on day 101, and I guess this is another open map where it can be helpful.
Grenades are on their way to us.
True.
And we do have grenades and bars from Hulk Smash, so he's not really going to have an answer on his side to the Shuma. He's going to really have to rely on his Brit ally Ruby to answer these. And the fact that there's two, Ruby's going to have his handful with his own Stummel, I think.
Yeah, so it's up to the Humber and the Dingo
Requisitioning grenades
to
for
keep the
front line.
Stummel at bay.
Enemy movement near victory point.
It could just die immediately if Momo's fast on this trigger finger here.
Yeah, it could have been.
Oh no, didn't quite have the muni, looks like, for the snare. So very, very lucky
Yeah.
for Hulk.
Yeah.
That,
We've lost
Yeah.
it.
Momo with breakthrough, Havoc with mechanized, or the Panther, I guess.
yeah, absolutely. And maybe he'll get one of the call-ins too. I mean, A-Rad's pretty nice on this map. It's a big, wide map.
Oh yes.
Uh-oh.
Defend our
This
victory
Dingo's
Yeah.
really playing with fire here, yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah, he drove in there to get off an artillery flare, but Dingo died.
Motorized assault
Yeah,
teams
never,
are
no
ready to
real
deploy.
excuse when you can see, Dingo has great vision, so you know what you're driving into.
A victory point is forward in
yeah.
enemy control.
But that
made his
little kitten
choice.
there was offering counter vision, so they knew that
Ammunition
Dingo
point
was
is
coming.
attack.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hulk Smash, you already got a munition surplus, so we'll see double bars. We are seeing double bars.
They're
for
coming.
all riflemen in 30 seconds.
4 rifles, 8 bars. 0 fun for going back up this hill. Except that there's a Stummel here, so I actually think it's going to be pretty easy to get back up this hill.
Yeah.
A victory point is under attack.
Tralala, don't touch my Stummel.
Really good aggressive play from Havoc here. He's decapping the fuel, but I'm a little worried that he's going to just get collapsed on again by Hulk. You know, both Axis players are playing very separate from each other, which I don't think is what you want to do on this map as Axis.
By the way, did you just see on the attack map what rolled in from Hulk?
Oh, here we go.
It's
Yeah.
the Weasel!
He brought a friend, too.
Yes, he did.
That's going to help a lot. There is, I believe, an MG from both players, and there's going to be packs. Already one on the field. And there's not a lot of indirect yet, you know, for the Axis, so this is good. I mean, it's going to force a much earlier Nebel than maybe they planned on getting. Although forcing a Nebel, not a big deal.
Yeah, I like what Ruby is doing here. He's going for the Stewart unlock, and there's only a single pack on the field. I think a Stewart would be good.
Yeah, and it does. And
do you
again,
say?
his ally needs help with dealing with the Stummel on his side. And, you know, the Steward is a jack of all trades, master of none, but one thing you can do as a light tank with self-repair is be everywhere. And when there's double light vehicles from the enemy, the Steward is, I think, a great pickup. So,
Given how the little Stewart can be everywhere, does it mean it's Santa Claus? I want it to be Santa Claus.
it brings the gift of not killing your infantry when it attacks you.
I'd take that over Cole.
Interesting choice here from Hulk to actually upgrade the MG on the Weasel. They do have good muni income, so I like this choice, but usually when you see the call-in with the Pack Howie, people don't bother upgrading the LMG on the Weasel because, you know, the time of the ultralight has left already.
Yeah, but you know what? That Stewart here is being given light vehicle training.
Oh, really?
We have vehicles
Yeah.
ready to be dispatched to the front.
There we go. He just got it.
Huh, did he refit his Humber? Or did it die and we missed it? I think he refit it.
Yeah, he refitted it because Axis only has 1 vehicle kill.
And that's the Dingo, yeah. Nice, okay.
Yeah.
Light vehicle training, I've tested it.
Point is under enemy
It does
control
not
now.
seem to make a huge difference in the Stewart's anti-infantry fighting power. So I'm not a huge fan of it personally, but it does also mean you get vet faster. So you know, if he plans on using the Stewart a lot, if he plans on going bishops also, I think this can still be a pretty good choice.
It's gonna make life dangerous for the Stummel.
We've lost the sector.
Yeah, and these flanks
It's
are going to be
just
hard
gonna-
to control for, I mean, the weakness of going double tier 3 is that you have no mobile AT unless you're going to go Stugs. So packs don't really like moving from mid to bot, back to mid, back to bot. And so the Stewart's going to make it pretty hard to contest the flanks here.
Anti-tank team on the field.
Yes.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands. We've lost the scout squad.
Dead scouts.
Yeah, nice shot from the Hummel there.
The Hummel?
It's a Stummel. It
The
rhymes.
Hummel is a little bit bigger, I believe.
Yeah, hurts just a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, interesting choice here from Hulk Smash. He's actually replacing his lost scout squad.
I really like that. You know, his doctrine doesn't have a lot of ways to get vision. He's got the flare, but that's kind of it. And
Scout squad is ready.
vision is king. I think it's so valuable. He does have the Weasel though, which also I think has pretty good vision when you get it vetted up. So definitely an interesting choice. Don't hate it. It's it's very
Captain and his retinue have been reported
very
killed
cheap.
in action.
Will he replace his captain
Well,
too now?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Not instantly. So no, not instantly replacing the captain. I think I'd replace a captain before I replace this guy. Captain's cheaper to replace, or oh no, it's like 30 manpower more actually.
Isn't it like 150 to rebuild the captain?
Yeah, it's 150, which I think is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Hey Dexon, thanks for the raid, man. Welcome, Raiders. to the tournament. Also, we kept talking about double Stummel and then ignored the fact that no, it was actually one Stummel and one med truck.
Oh. You know, the time for light vehicle had passed, and Hulk calls in the Weasel. Now he's building a Greyhound at the 11-12 minute mark.
Yeah, that's also very interesting. But I think, like the Stuart, there's some value here in the fact that the M8 just is so mobile, and you know you don't want as the Axis player to move your pack all the way up the hill if you don't have to, and the M8 will force you to do that, and then the M8's going to drive to mid. But there's already a Vet 1 Stummel on the field, so it's going to be Hulk's going to have to micro his ass off to keep this thing alive.
And the Greyhound is more likely to kill anything. The Stuart hasn't gotten a single kill.
Yeah, killing stuff not its strong suit.
Being a paperweight, however, it's good at that.
Yeah, it's a bonus. It's a point of contention among a lot of players whether the Stuart is utter trash or not. I think it's a very, very good generalist in that it can actually do anything, but because of that it just does none of those things that well. And I get why people don't like it, but
yeah, well, it's like a stop block or something, like preventing the enemies from pushing in. Stop. Don't push in. I have a tank.
Yeah.
Don't go here.
Yeah, and the auto repair is so nice because it lets you do things like nice retreat grenades from Havoc here.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wow.
And got the wipe.
Fantastic play there. But yeah, the auto repair on the Stuart means that you can like bait Fausts and just be so annoying, and you never have to back off to repair, so you just can apply constant pressure to the flanks. And we're seeing that here, that, you know, like all the way to the cutoff, you know, the Stuart's going. And he's forced to pack down here, but this pack is alone. It just has a grin. So it could actually be a little exposed.
He's going to get Fausted here in a moment. Once the pack hits, then a Faust. There we go.
Wow, really nice play from Havoc.
Smoke deployed. Oh, beautiful by Ruby.
Yep, he hit that button.
Yeah. Good click.
Infantry loiter in the middle. I wonder if we'll see the VP go over. There's a lot of targets, but a lot of them are running, so this MG will get targeted eventually, I think.
Yeah. That Grin squad still marked. Oh, Mortar got a hit on.
Yeah, on retreat.
No wipe though. No wipe though.
I like this play from the Axis, not retreating this MG, just deciding it's worth getting the suppression. Maybe he'll retreat now that he's taken the burst.
Maybe, they're coming in for a second round here.
Maybe he'll retreat now.
No. He'll just die.
That's not good. That could go over, potentially. Yeah, Hulk's going to grab it. Going to skip capping the VP, I think, to grab it.
We have anti-tank crews reporting in.
APCR on the AT gun. Brumber one hit away. Wow, it goes down.
Toast.
That is massive. Yeah. This one loiter has just opened up the map completely, and a lot of big swings now for Allies enjoyers. Yeah, very bad for the Axis.
You know, I've come to appreciate loiters. Coming from Co2, they were like skill planes and blah 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 blah. But I do like loiters because they can help the game continue to flow, create these openings.
Yeah, it can get stagnant on some maps. That's a good point. Well, I doubt RtN like loiters very much at this moment because they went from relatively even position here to in a lot of trouble. 42 pop for Momo, 56 for Havoc. We've got 61 for Hulk and 46 for Ruby. So actually not too bad pop-wise still. I think Havoc's done a really good job of taking some of Ruby's units out. But
oh, what are we seeing? That's recon artillery. Oh, the repairing pyos.
I almost feel like Hulk and Ruby watched yesterday's games with, who was it? Was it Ron Needy who were doing this?
I can't remember.
It's not coming to me now. There was a team that kept doing this. That kept picking these doctrines and layering the circles. And I feel like Team Allies and Jerry saw that and went, okay, we got to do that on this map.
Yeah, well, Ruby now going for team weapon training.
They pushed us off the
Huh.
sector.
He's going for all the training. Oh, down it goes. What killed this? You are.
Faust, I believe. Oh no, there's a
Oh.
pack back there. There's a pack back there.
Oh, right.
Someone points out in chat it's hard to know what loader there is. And the trick is you need to know what doctrines your opponents have, which you can usually figure out pretty quickly in the game.
We have the
And
upper
once you know what
hand.
doctrine is,
Pushing.
as long as you've got team colors on, and you know what color the circle is. Now, if you're playing with your opponents are just red, it's impossible. But that's why you should use unique colors.
Even if it means you're not playing as blue.
Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. The alternative is having to guess what loiter is coming. Or not knowing what PG it is, if it's a DAC PG or a Wehrmacht PG, which I don't think is very safe, because your responses to those two units are pretty night and day.
True, true. Yeah, Relic really didn't think that through, did they? Yeah, you can tell by the weapon, but I guess you have to zoom in a little bit in order to get a good view on the weapon that they're carrying.
DAC PG needs a palm tree. Yep, been saying that forever. Exactly. Zula's so smart.
Palm tree or bust, Relic. Get to it.
For now, their Axis holding on to the crucial top resources, but doesn't feel like they'll be able to do that for too much longer.
Not with the weasel up there.
The menacing weasel.
Weasel by day, weasel by nature. Or something.
Pretty close, pretty close. Uh-oh. Stummelreckoning, eat it. I like how the allies are sort of shifting their lines together a little further north. I'd like to see Ruby get a little further forward, but still, nice cohesive play here.
Brumba. Danger. But get some cover here from Havoc.
The armor is starting to stack up here for the Axis a little bit. We've got double P4, no skirts or officers' quarters yet, but presumably that'll be coming. And yeah, no Muni Bank, so we're not going to see any mechanized assault or anything anytime soon. But maybe we'll get a Wesp on the field to start dealing with these AT guns.
You have 3 command points.
Say, Momo went breakthrough. Do you think he'll go for the command Panzer instead of the Tiger, given his resources?
It wouldn't be a bad move because I believe it buffs your allies. So in this situation, I like that choice. Yeah, it's a good shout. One thing I just realized, there's something missing here for the Axis, Zany. Curious if you think you know what that is. What I'm gonna say. What's missing from their army comp right now?
A dancing hula girl?
Okay, definitely, always missing from the game actually.
No, don't see it. No. Hit me.
I'll let chat see if they can figure it out. We have forward reinforce. Well, the MGs, they had MGs, they've just been stolen.
Havoc still has one. Recovery vehicle?
I'm surprised no one can
Can
tell. This to me is like a
get
pretty, it was a big game changer in the last game. We've got
Kitten?
3 AT guns on the field, a lot of weapons
Kitten, it's a
teams. Nebel. Carlitos.
Ah,
Nebel. There's no Nebels. They went double tier 3, but there's no Nebels, and these AT gun walls are making their armor impossible to use. So I hope they either get a Hummel soon, or they get some Nebels. Could pick up this rifle here. That's pretty big. It was the Vet 2 rifle, so...
Panzer Grenadier Storm up top. But a Vickers is there.
Yeah, and this 105 Sherman now is going to make it really hard to push in with these PGs.
Pump it up with the brooms! Yeah. Yeah.
Brumbears are really good counter to AT guns unless you've let your opponent hold the side munis for too long. and your own contested muni. And then every time the Brumbar drives up, you're going to eat double AP rounds. And it's going to be a bad time.
You know, I'm just trying to find a song here. Yeah, Disco Panzer! Disco Panzer! I'll post a link in chat. Disco Panzer.
Was that song written about the pathfinding in Co 3?
No, that would have been Donut Panzer.
Nice push from Momo here. You know, the AT guns, you know, gonna have a hard time shifting, as I keep talking about over and over. Hard time shifting mid and top, so I like this choice here to maybe try to take this top VP. It feels like actually the allies are the ones with all the weapons teams who have to sit in the middle now, and it might behoove the Axis at this stage of the game with much more armor to try to maybe spread out the allies a bit.
Oh, why do I keep doing these fucking 360s? Oh, those lyrics.
Good push in here in mid. MG42 finally going back over. That feels good.
Yeah, we got the birds in the sky.
Oh, this Brumber... Oh man, that was really close. Luckily, Havoc's infantry there to cover the retreat of the Brumber. It was very close to going down.
Yeah. Those are engine problems, but no follow-up. He's going in with a pack, but nah, there's a Brumber and guards in the way.
Way too far. Matilda chasing some infantry. Wow, unlucky. Wipes the Stas. And they drop their LMG.
Oof. Matilda, she won't be waltzing much more if she keeps getting hit. But she's keeping on dancing.
Hellcat coming in to continue the Matilda's dancing days here. And we've got more circles layered here. Recon already takes out double Pio. That feels bad.
Oh, yeah, I see them. Oh.
Brumber gonna be on the low HP for a little while longer here.
True.
Nice use of smoke, I believe, from the Pack Cowie there, forcing a relocation on that MG. And the Allies just not letting up on the pressure here, doing a really good job of sort of pushing their line as far forward as they can. You know, you see Ruby set up very far forward with his AT guns now. And Matilda back to full health, so he's got a screen for them.
Rats being unlocked by Ruby, yeah. Let me see, Momo, he spent some CPs on what exactly?
Tiger.
Tiger, alrighty
so
then.
It will show up. It will show up. If the game lasts long enough. It's not looking great for RtN right now.
Yeah. Almost got the fuel, manpower, he's getting there. But Hulk is going for a sniper.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
Does he not have the fuel for more vehicles? Yeah. Oh, he's going advanced logistics. Okay, I like this choice. He's got, you know, two AT guns. He's got plenty of, and a Hellcat. He's got plenty of AT. So logistics and a sniper, I really like, and it's mostly elite inf left for the Axis. So.
Your sniper?
Yeah. But yeah, Havoc's army getting a little too small here.
Victory point is under attack.
So Matilda's doing work. Matilda doing work.
At least he's got side skirts. That's something.
Yeah, Debacle pointed out this could just be a strategic move. It's relatively well known that Havoc hates snipers and thinks they should be removed. So perhaps Sniper, the psychological nail in the coffin here.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Oh, Matilda on P4 action down south, backing up by lots of packs and a Hellcat. Havoc put it in reverse. Let's go.
More good synergy. It's hard to believe they're not on comms with the way this Hellcat has been following around the Matilda.
Well, if Oh, yeah, there we go. They are cooked, all right.
75 points and falling.
At this rate, the Tiger won't make it.
No, we're looking at not a triple cap, but only 68 VPs left, so it's not going to be easy to stall that long. Let's see where Momo's at resource-wise. He's getting there. He's actually pretty close. He's like a half, 30 seconds away from the Tiger. So
Yeah, but he's reinforcing his men.
oh, that's
too.
yeah, that's not good.
Reports of enemy movement near our
Feels like he needed to turn off auto reinforce there. Needs this Tiger now to contest mid.
Yeah, and now the Broom Bear. Oh,
Oh, looks
Yeah,
like they
that's-
surrendered. GG.
yeah, they surrendered.
So
GG,
well played.
all right.
Well, very well played to Allies and Joyers. You can see their Allies and Joyers. This game did not feel as close as the last one. And I guess it's because they're allied teams. But yeah, well played to both teams. I really thought this was going to be like a longer, closer game. Havoc and Momo had a great start. They were playing very well together, but I think lack of Nebels might have been the big difference maker here. They were not able to break the AT gun wall, and we saw a Brember go down, we saw P4s go down, and it was all because of the AT guns. So
Yeah, let's not forget that Ruby, he actually went with team weapon training.
yeah, true. So those AT
stronger
guns were
AT
firing
wall.
faster. He has Vet 2 on
Yeah.
both of them.